come forward, attempts, and he's got him there, Glowacki!
Welcome to Legendary Fighters TV. Today, we go back to September 17th, 2016, a night that didn't just produce a winner, but engineered the birth of a ruler, a night that changed the cruiserweight division forever. We are in Gdansk, Poland. The atmosphere is electric, heavy with national pride and expectation. This is home soil, home territory, and standing in the centre of it all is Krzysztof Glowacki, or the hometown hero, the warrior who ended the long and violent reign of Marco Huck, the WBO world champion, undefeated, proven, certain. He is not supposed to lose here, not tonight, not in front of his people.
One thing we can't underestimate is to impress. He will meet to you know, engage him up close, as you can see here. Good left hand there by Usyk.
Yeah, Jate. On foreign soil as well, as Johnny was saying in the studio.
And Krzysztof Glowacki is the world champion.
Lovely left hand as well. The extra speed.
Really does. He was getting off body shots quite early.
The WBO defence wants property to Krzysztof Glowacki, who's coming on strong at the beginning of the second, trying to take late.
But across the ring stands something unfamiliar, something the division has never seen before. Oleksandr Usyk, Olympic gold medalist, southpaw, technician, and yet only 9 professional fights into his career. The boxing world watches with skepticism and curiosity. Is it too soon? Is he being rushed?
Stuff on the way in.
A bet around that for the champion.
Can this Ukrainian outsider survive the pressure of a champion's backyard, the hostility of a foreign crowd, the reality of a world title fight? But what they fail to understand is that Usyk did not come to survive. He came to solve. Tonight, history isn't just made, it is engineered.
What would your size with your trainer eyes, Dave?
Usyk's got to box. He's got to keep it long. He's got
Well, there was a bit of damage before to Glowacki, just a little nick, that's worse.
From the opening bell, the difference is immediate and unsettling. Usyk does not move like a challenger. He moves like a man in control of variables only he can see. His lead foot slides outside Glowacki's stance with quiet precision, over and over again, stealing the angle before the champion can even react. This is not chaos, this is geometry. His jab shoots forward, not thrown in desperation, but in calculation.
Experience of Glowacki will come into play at the moment. Usyk very quick on his feet.
He's got to be careful on the inside, though. He won't have had much inside fighting. That was a big left-hand swing from Glowacki. Look for them shots at him. There you go. The ones round the side of the gloves.
It's going to be intriguing as it goes along.
This will get more exciting. Stay tuned, because the excitement is coming.
Glowacki, the 4th round. Dave and Tony disagree. There's Mickey Van, a compatriot of ours who we remember very...
It is not just a punch, it is a measuring device, a probe, a signal. Each time it lands, it resets Glowacki's intentions before they can become reality. Glowacki swings with power, with aggression, with pride, but he finds nothing. He is not fighting a man, he is chasing an absence, chasing a ghost.
Added power.
Like I say, it's them cuffing heavy shots that come down the sides of the land. Glowacki loads with everything. That's a nice little short round contest.
Tony, I think Glowacki...
The crowd roars, desperate for their champion to impose himself, to turn the fight into violence, to restore order. But violence requires presence, and Usyk refuses to be present where danger exists. He glides just beyond reach, controlling distance like a puppeteer controls strings. Round after round, the champion grows more frustrated, more impatient, more human, and the challenger grows calmer, colder, certain.
Go brothers and their success, it's brilliant. It was some fight that.
Keeps changing, because ultimately it's not going to stay the same way all the time. Good body shot there from Glowacki.
Yep. And he whips in an uppercut of Usyk. He can be hit, but there he goes through the gum shield, as if to say, I'm in control here. Rat-a-tat with the punches. I'm enjoying myself here. And if he backs up Glowacki...
Study them and watch previous.
By the middle rounds, the truth is no longer subtle. It is undeniable. Usyk begins to expand. His combinations arrive in sequences that feel unfair. 3 punches, 4 punches, sometimes more. And before Glowacki can respond, he is gone. Reset. Safe. Untouchable. Glowacki tries to force the fight. He digs hooks to the body. He lunges forward with desperation. He fights like a champion, trying to hold on to his crown. But he is losing something more important than rounds. He is losing clarity. Usyk is downloading him, studying him, solving him in real time.
The movement. And surely through a few more rapid combinations with Glowacki.
I think Glowacki's problem is, if Usyk's his hands are going to get lower, that'll open up the gaps for Usyk to switch then, to go upstairs. So it picks the spots perfectly.
Well, we're already into the 8th round of this, and it's matching, and the ring movement of Oleksandr.
Glowacki's face begins to tell the story. His pride refuses to admit. The swelling, the fatigue, the hesitation. His breathing grows heavier, his reactions slower. Across the ring stands a man growing stronger, round by round, minute by minute. Usyk is no longer a prospect. He is no longer an experiment. He is becoming something else entirely, something inevitable.
He just occasionally looks a bit subdued, or more subdued than he did when he fought.
Something that Usyk has got in them shots, and it's made him a little bit weird. That was a good body shot.
Right nod from Usyk to say, yep, I'll give you that one. There's a slap
as well. So it's going to be harder for him to count it when he's coming forward. And Glowacki looks tired to me. He also looks tired.
He's saying in the corner, though, you know, let's make the statement, or let's win it. And you know, active here, guys. Level on Gregor's Prox's card.
Make a case for the fight being level whatsoever. All the better shots have came from Oleksandr. I said this before.
We do put it out there.
And this is why
it's been a boxing exhibition at times from Usyk.
Yeah, and this is why I believe that Usyk's going to put his foot down on the pedal. It won't look
dangerous. But ultimately, the pace from Glowacki is. You see all these counter punches that he's throwing falling short, and that's a good 4 or 5 punch combination there. Short with his counters, he's just a bit out of range, as we can see once again there. That one got home.
Yep, drills himself forward. You never know, those can be catching the eye of the judges, but more quality from Usyk, who's really showing Glowacki.
It shows, Adam, who's the boss in there physically when you see guys getting manhandled and thrown back to the ropes.
And then comes the final round. This is where young fighters fade. This is where inexperience reveals itself. This is where challengers survive rather than conquer. But Usyk does not fade. He ascends. Instead of protecting his lead, he accelerates. He unleashes a relentless storm of punches, hands moving with impossible speed, striking from angles that defy expectation. Glowacki is trapped against the ropes, reduced to survival. His championship slipping away, second by second. The challenger, fighting in hostile territory, looks like the only man who belongs there. He finishes the fight fresh, alive, untouched, while the champion looks for answers that do not exist.
To watch this.
You know, a big star welcomed to the cruiserweight, and that's a great one too there. He's shown amazing amounts of durability in this contest. He really has.
As late on in the 12th round. No failing down the stretch.
No, he's a fit boy. He's very, very fit. But the heart of the champion here in Glowacki.
What a true champion. Is he going?
When the final bell rings, there is no drama left, only confirmation. The judges read the scores. Unanimous decision. In just his 10th professional fight, Oleksandr Usyk accomplishes what took legends years. He breaks Evander Holyfield's record and becomes the fastest man in history to win a cruiserweight world title. But this was more than a victory. This was a revelation. This was the night the Ukrainian technician became the Ukrainian king. The night Gdansk fell silent. The night the boxing world realized a new era had arrived, not built on brute force, but on intellect, precision, and absolute control. Oleksandr Usyk did not just win a belt, he changed the equation. Thank you for watching Legendary Fighters TV.